This is the most visited national park in the United States, drawing millions each year. Named for the signature misty haze that often clings to the peaks, the Great Smoky Mountains stand as a sprawling sanctuary, straddling the border of Tennessee and North Carolina. It encompasses over 500,000 acres, a vast expanse where ancient mountains meet unparalleled biodiversity. The park protects the backbone of the Great Smoky Mountains, part of the larger Appalachian chain. Ridgelines here soar, holding 16 peaks over 6,000 feet, including Kewaunee, QWOHE, the highest point in Tennessee. These mountains cradle deep valleys, known as coves, places like Cades Cove and the Sugarlands that become focal points for both nature and history within the park. The mountains themselves tell a geologic story stretching back over 1 billion years. Mostly composed of late Precambrian rock, the range was dramatically uplifted during the Alleghenian orogeny, a collision of tectonic plates. While glaciers never reached this far south, their proximity during the last ice age influenced the climate and landscape, even leaving behind jumbled rock fields at the base of slopes. The result of this ancient history and a humid, rainy climate is extraordinary biodiversity. Scientists know of some 19,000 species living here, but estimate the true number could be over 100,000. This makes the Smokies arguably the most biologically diverse area of its size in any temperate climate zone on Earth, a true refuge for life. Forests blanket 95% of the park, showcasing distinct layers based on elevation. Lower down are rich cove hardwood forests, including some old-growth stands, like Albright Grove, with trees predating European arrival. Higher up, cooler northern hardwoods take over, eventually giving way to spruce-fir forests near the summits, a relict ecosystem from colder eras, forever altered by the loss of the Fraser fir to an invasive insect. Wildlife thrives here, from the familiar to the remarkably rare. American black bears roam throughout the park, boasting the densest population east of the Mississippi. But perhaps the most unique claim to fame belongs to the park's amphibians. The Smokies are known as the salamander capital of the world, hosting a staggering diversity, including species found nowhere else on Earth, like the red-cheeked salamander. Conservation stories unfold in the Smokies, marked by both success and challenge. Elk were reintroduced to the Cataloochee Valley in 2001, bringing these magnificent animals back to the region. River otters have also made a return. Yet, European wild boars, introduced in the early 20th century, persist as a nuisance, rooting up the landscape and competing with native animals, leading to ongoing management efforts. Long before European settlers arrived, the Cherokee people called this land home, knowing the range as Shakonage, Shakahnagi, the place of blue smoke. Their history is woven into the landscape, with names like Kewaunee, QWOHE for the highest peak. Though most were forcibly removed on the Trail of Tears, a small band remained, forming the basis of the Eastern Band of Cherokee Indians, whose reservation borders the park today. European settlers trickled into the valleys and coves in the late 18th and early 19th centuries, establishing small, subsistence farms. Places like Cades Cove became tight-knit communities. The Park Service preserves many of their structures today, including log cabins, barns, and churches, offering a glimpse into this challenging, self-sufficient way of life carved out of the mountain wilderness. The late 19th century brought a dramatic shift. Industrial logging arrived with new technology, like railroads and bandsaws. Companies like Little River Lumber aggressively clear-cut vast areas, impacting 2/3 of the virgin forest by the time operations ceased in the 1930s. This era left behind ghost towns and scarred landscapes, fueling early preservation efforts. Creating the park was a monumental undertaking, unlike those out west on federal land. It required purchasing thousands of small farms and negotiating with powerful timber companies holding lucrative rights. Conservationists, state governments, and wealthy philanthropists, like John D. Rockefeller Jr., whose $5 million donation was crucial, spearheaded the effort. But this creation also meant the difficult displacement of mountain communities who had lived here for generations. This is a complex legacy of the park's formation. Today, visitors navigate the park along roads like U.S. 441, also known as the Newfound Gap Road. It offers stunning overlooks at the low point in the mountain crest, where FDR dedicated the park in 1940. The observation tower atop Kewaunee, QWOHE, provides panoramic views. These views are often softened by the same air pollution that once made the park the most polluted nationally. This is a situation that has seen significant improvement in recent decades. Cades Cove remains the most visited spot, its loop road providing access to both natural beauty and preserved history. A truly unique spectacle draws visitors in early summer, the synchronous fireflies near Elkmont. These are one of the few firefly species in the world where males synchronize their flashing light patterns during mating season. Seeing thousands of tiny lights flicker on and off in unison in the forest darkness is an unforgettable, almost magical experience unique to this special place.